In this video, I'm going to share with you the number one mistake I see beginner Etsy sellers making, also some seasoned sellers, by the way, and no one is talking about it. I haven't heard anyone talk about this huge mistake, and really a mistake that can be prevented if we just understood it. And what I'm talking about here is people are starting an Etsy shop without really knowing what niche they are serving. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit more here and I'm going to dig in, but I also want you to know I'm going to share with you some examples of what it looks like the right way, the way that some successful sellers are doing it, and the way that I'm actually having my wife do it on her Etsy shop. And it's everything that I've ever done to build a successful brand. So this is typically what it looks like when someone starts on Etsy. It's pretty typical. So they're going to look at t-shirts and print on demand because it's pretty easy and everyone's doing t-shirts. So it's like, it must be successful, right? So what they do is they find some popular designs, maybe even some trends, and they say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start launching a whole bunch of t-shirts and just different designs. So that's their main thing that they're going to do right now. They're going to launch really popular sayings or designs, and even sometimes infringing on trademarks, which is really dangerous. And then what they're going to do is they're going to launch their store. Then they'll usually choose a name randomly, something like Chrissy's Designs or My Magical Designs or My Digital Art. Something like that, very generic and pretty much just around designs. And basically what they're doing is they're creating a t-shirt company. That's what they're doing. All right. Or maybe they're going to go a little bit further and say, I'm going to maybe print it on mugs or maybe even tumblers, something a little bit different, right? No one else is doing it, right? No, wrong. Everyone is doing that. But that's not really the problem, by the way. That stuff can work, but it can't work if we're trying to go after 50 different niches. That's where it's not going to work. Now, is it working for some? Yeah, those people got started a long time ago and they've kind of dominated that space. But for you to come in, or for someone to teach you to come in and look at popular designs and then just make your version of it, it's going to be really hard to compete with those other t-shirt companies or the other XYZ design company. So we don't want to do that. So that's the big mistake. But how do you correct this? What is the right way? Well, here's what I want to introduce you to. Creating a brand that serves a specific market, a specific niche. And I'm going to give you some examples here in a minute, but why do we want to do this? Well, number one, when someone comes to our shop, they are going to know that they're in the right place. So let me give you a couple of examples here. So let's say that you opened up a general store. That sounds like a great idea, right? You can offer a whole bunch of different things. But the problem with that is not everyone is going to want everything in that store, or it's not even going to relate to one another. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to create something like a Bass Pro Shop, right? When we walk into Bass Pro Shop, guess what? We know that we're going to find bass fishing items. And they've also evolved to where you'll see outdoor stuff or you'll see hunting stuff, but they started with Bass Pro Fishing. That's where that started. So that's the kind of environment that we want to create within our Etsy shop. We want to serve one customer because here's the deal. It's a lot easier for someone to come in and buy not just one, but 2 things, 3 things, maybe even 5 things. And what that does is it allows us to increase our order value. All right. So if someone comes in looking for that one shirt design that you created and they found it, but they come in and there's nothing else for them to buy, there's nothing else you can sell them, right? The other thing is it doesn't allow you to sell them things in the future. And then the other cool thing is when you are serving a specific niche and you are on Etsy, Etsy will also help you market your brand. Because, well, if someone comes in and they favorite your shop, guess what? They're favoriting your store. And then if you have something new, you have a sale, they're going to get a push notification for that. But let's say that you bought a random t-shirt that was in a random niche, and then you sold something else that was completely opposite of that, but they favorited your shop. They're going to get that and they're going to be like, well, I don't care about that. See what I'm saying? We want to always think about the person that we are serving, the customer, the avatar that we are serving. And like I said, no one is talking about this. We really need to understand what it looks like to serve a niche. And a lot of times people think that selling t-shirts is a niche. It's not. What's printed on the t-shirt is the niche. Think of a niche like a passion or a hobby or something that you're interested in. That is classified as a niche. So example, bass fishing, that is a niche. Or maybe you are serving the baby market. That's a niche. Or maybe it's the wedding market. That's a niche. You see how that is? We're not going to serve 50 different niches in our store. That's a general store. We want to be very, very specific on the niche that we're serving, because that way there we can build that brand awareness, but also sell that one customer multiple things over and over and over again. So like I promised in the beginning, let me share with you a few examples here so you can understand what I'm talking about. So here we are inside of Sugar House Swaddles. Now this here, what do they sell? They sell stuff for babies. Swaddles, that's the name, Sugar House Swaddles, right? They have 217,883 sales. This is a brand that serves the baby market. And if we look through here, you can see that all of their items are geared towards a baby, okay? Different baby announcements, baby pads, baby swaddles. Now, their name is Swaddles, but that doesn't mean they can't sell other things other than swaddles. They're serving the baby market. Check this out. Let's look at their numbers real quick. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted to use this tool, you can try it for free through my affiliate link. And yes, you will buy me a cup of coffee, which I love my coffee, by the way. You can head over to brandcreators.com/Everbee, and you can go ahead and start using it for free. No credit card required. All right, let's move on here. So you can see, if we scroll through here, and I sorted this by sales, 261 monthly sales on this one product, Waffle Baby Blankets. 261, that's $8,483. Let's look here. Total sales on that product are 11,653. The listing reviews was 2,234, and that listing is 44 months old, almost 4 years old. All right, let's look at another one here real quick. This one, let's go down to this one right here because it's 28 bucks. All right, this here is it looks like a blanket, a swaddle, and it's 28 bucks. They've sold 104 in 30 days. They've sold $2,860 in 30 days. And then the total sales is $4,809. 922 listing reviews, and it's 45 months old. And let's look at the age of the actual shop. The shop is 5 years old. This is a brand, guys. So a lot of times people want the shortcut. I'm trying to teach you what it looks like to build something that will have long-term value, and you can build momentum. This didn't start out with this many products. It started out probably with 1, 2, 3 products, and then it built from there and it expanded from there. But now they have people, I guarantee you, that come back and visit and repeat buy. All right. So that's the power of a brand. Now let's look at another one. So here's another baby brand, 2B's Baby Boutique, 36,000 sales. Check this out. Everything is baby, right? Everything is baby. So if they have a customer that comes in here and has a baby, there's multiple things that that person can buy. And there's probably going to be a chance that they'll favorite the shop. They'll follow it right here. And then anything that they add, any sales that go on, they will get notified. That's the power of, again, building a brand. Let's look at their numbers real quick. So I'm going to go ahead, run Everbee one more time here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sort this by numbers. Estimated sales in the last month. There's 215 here at $40. That's $8,589. 6,925 estimated total sales, and the listing reviews 1,350, and the listing age is 32 months. Check this out though. This one here has only been around for 15 months. All right. And it has had 72 sales in the last 30 days, 2,876 for the last 30, and then 1,082 total sales. They just launched it, like I said, 15 months ago. So a little over a year ago. And the shop age is, again, 5 years old. So you see, they're building a brand that serves a customer, and that customer can come back again for themselves, or guess what? They'll probably visit here again when they're going to buy a baby gift. Again, why we want to serve a specific niche. And let me just show you one more quick example. It's a great example. Love Georgie Wedding. All right. 2,493 sales. Probably not that old of a site, but we'll find out here in a second. But you can see they're serving the wedding industry. We have over here anniversary, so they can actually tap into anniversary, flower girl, bridesmaid, grandparents, parents, bridesmaids, groomsmen, all of the stuff that's related to a wedding. So let's go ahead and run the numbers real quick. And let's go ahead and sort by estimated monthly sales. And this one here, last 30 days is 274 at 36 bucks, 98.64, almost 10 grand. They've made 1,096 sales, 200 listing reviews, and the listing age is only 4 months old. Only 4 months old. And it's been favorited 1,777 times. And it looks like the shop age is only 8 months old. So this shop is only 8 months old. But once again, they're serving a specific niche. Now, yes, they are selling jewelry, but what if you served the market with baby clothing, baby cute sayings, baby items? It doesn't have to be jewelry. It doesn't have to be swaddles. It could be something that's related to the baby niche or the wedding niche in this case. So you see where I'm going here, right? Really, really important that you understand. And the whole goal of me doing this video for you is I really want it to click here. I want you to start thinking about your Etsy brand. That's what it is, by the way. It should be not as a general store. All right. So create an Etsy brand that serves a specific niche, and you can always go levels deeper in that niche. Like I said, if we want to serve the fishing niche, we can go into bass fishing, deep sea fishing, fly fishing, saltwater fishing, you name it, anything fishing. And then we can even graduate and do some hunting stuff if we want to, kind of like Bass Pro Shops. Hopefully, this is giving you some things to think about. And really, I wanted to be the one that told you this and shared this with you because no one else is doing it. And I think it is super critical in order to be successful right now on Etsy because it is competitive. There's a lot of sellers coming in, but there's a lot of t-shirt businesses coming in and a lot of coffee mug businesses coming in. You want to be a brand that stands on its own, that has products that serves that one niche. So listen, if you found this valuable, do me a favor, smash the like button for me, give it a little bit of love so other people hear about this. Other Etsy sellers need to know about this. Also, if you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments down below. I always read my comments and I always reply. So make sure that you do that. And if you did enjoy this video, I'm going to put another video right here. And this is actually a video that shares with you how we are going to build my wife's Etsy shop into a 6-figure brand. And we're going to do it in the next 12 months. Watch that video. It'll go through exactly the steps that I'm going to be doing to build out that brand. So that's going to wrap it up. I really enjoyed making this video for you. I hope it helps you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.